Today on the CBN News, we have a special episode on the Iraq and Afghanistan conflict. I hope you enjoy. Today we are going to start off with a brief overview of how and why the conflicts in Afghanistan and Iraq occurred. Going back further than 9/11, the group known as the Taliban were made up of children of a previous group, the Mujahideen. The children were sent to madrasas where they became extreme Islamists. They then overthrew the government and took control. When another group, Al-Qaeda, came up, led by Osama bin Laden, the Taliban let them train in Iraq. When 9/11 occurred, the United States immediately went after both groups. The people of Iraq did not like the Taliban taking over very much, though. They had to resort back to the days of Muhammad, and they had to live like him, which means women couldn't hold jobs and had to wear burqas. Men had to grow out their beards and wear keffiyeh. All electronics were banned, and all Western things were banned. The Taliban were also very serious with the law. The people became very scared of them, as punishments were very serious. If caught robbing something, your hands were chopped off. If caught in adultery, you were stoned. If homosexual, you had a wall toppled on you. And if you had killed someone, they would perform a public execution.
In 2007, President Bush launched the Surge. It was designed to change the whole way the war was to work. The objective was to take Baghdad and then train the Iraqis to keep it secure themselves. Bush had said that violence was not needed and they could make friends with the people in Baghdad there. It would make the war work much smoother. The Iraqi security forces, however, were terrible, and the U.S. only had 4 weeks to train them to keep Iraq safe themselves. These people also received death threats because they were supposedly traitors for helping the Americans. If you look at stats from before and after the Surge, it will make you think that the Surge is going much better than it actually is. These stats show that there are less than half the amount of American soldiers dead, wounded, and less than half the amount of attacks on American soldiers. These are the stats that are being shown to the American public and making them think that the war is going much better than it actually is. In reality, there is little to no less violence than there was before the Surge started. Now that you have heard some background knowledge, we will show you the best footage we have accumulated during the time of the wars in the Middle East. I hope you are enjoying this intro.
Today we have a special interview with a soldier from Iraq. He's going to tell us about the dangers of EFP and how they have claimed many American soldiers' lives. Here we have Lieutenant Kabbalah to tell about it.
Well, yeah, you got that right. They're super dangerous. I've seen so many times an EFP explode and kill many people or injure many people. There was this one time when You're gonna be okay. We're gonna need a truck over here. We got a man down. We got a man down. You're gonna be okay. Keep talking. Keep talking. I need to hear your voice. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We got a truck coming.
Yep. Sir, are you okay?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was having a flashback.
Oh, okay. Well, what is an EFP exactly? What does it stand for?
Well, EFP stands for Explosively Formed Penetrator Projectile. They're made of a steel cylindrical tube and a concave copper plate on top. There's a plastic explosive inside, and when they detonate it, the concave copper plate forms into the shape of a slug, and that's what penetrates through all the layers of steel and kills people.
Well, where are they usually placed?
Well, normally they're underground, and like I said, they travel through the bottom of the vehicle, and that's how they kill people, but on more rare occasions, they're placed at window level, and then they can just go right through the window, and that kills even more people.
That seems very dangerous. Is there any way you can avoid them somehow?
Well, that's the scary part. There really isn't that much you can do. I mean, you can look for suspicious stuff in the road or a wire or something, but other than that, you just gotta stay on your toes and hope the next one that blows isn't on your truck.
Alright, that's all we have for today.
Sorry to interrupt our usual broadcast, but we've just learned terrible news in Iraq. A soldier by the name of Terry Lisk has just been killed in action.
Terry Lisk was being taken to the field hospital after being hit by an EFP earlier that day.
He was hit under the arm by a piece of glass that shattered from a mortar attack while being taken to the hospital. He was hit under the arm where there was no armor and had bled out while on the way to the hospital. Terry Lisk was a great man that grew up in a troubled home in Fox Lake, Illinois.
He was soon shipped to the airport where he could be taken home.
We will now bring up footage of Mr. Terry Lisk. We don't have all of the funeral footage, but we have him being put into the car.
Hey, Colonel, how do you feel about Terry's death?
I was expecting this interview. And I wrote something down in honor of Terry's death. I don't know how I feel about this war. I don't feel this war is worth 2,500 men's lives, 10 men's lives, or even Terry's life. A Greek philosopher once said, the only person who has seen the end of war is the one who has been killed in war. And right now, Terry's the only one who has seen the end of war.
Can't even imagine how you're feeling right now. I'll leave you alone.
Thank you. Excuse me, sir, I have a couple questions for you.
Do I have to?
This will only take a second. Just calm down.
It's the enemy! I'm gonna need help on this one. Take a gun.
There's no mag!
Oh.
I can't believe you do this stuff. It's so scary.
Yeah, you get used to it. It's part of everyday life.
Well, it ain't for me.
Well, if you're gonna be here, you're gonna have to toughen up.
Well, I came here to be an interviewer, not to be in the army.
So, Colonel Sassaman, I've been looking for you. What exactly happened when you threw that Iraqi in the river?
Well, I wasn't really thinking when I did that. I call it a bad part of my call.
Well, I know you're known around Iraq for not taking no BS, but that's a little much, don't you think?
You don't think I get that? I left the army for what I did.
Well, what exactly happened on that night?
Well... Hey buddy. Hey, fella, come here. Fast curfew. You gotta go. You gotta go. Hey, I'm talking to you. Come here. Hey, you need to go. That'll teach you a lesson.
So you threw a guy in a river for breaking curfew?
Like I said before, I wasn't thinking.
You've had other cases of brutality, haven't you?
Yes, but I'd rather not talk about it.
I've heard stories of you and your company throwing rocks at people just because they threw some at you.
Listen, we did that stuff to scare them. If we didn't, then they think we're pushovers and they can do anything they want. We need to put fear in their eyes. They need to fear us more than we fear them.
Well, okay then. Guess we'll just get going.
Get lost, loser. Lieutenant Cabela, how's it going? Remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. Sit down, sit down.
Thanks. So, I remember last time when we were talking about EFPs. I mean, and how dangerous it was. Enemy could escape them.
Yeah, I remember that. I was just saying that you could look for wires. Wires. Wait, is that a bomb?
No, just calm down.
Oh.
Calm down.
Yeah.
It's just my headset. You're okay. Just sit back down.
That happens to me a lot. Sometimes I just suspect the worst. I'm a little especially shaken up today because a couple days ago I learned one of my best friends back there in Iraq died. His name's Terry Liss.
I heard about that. Now, I'm just going to say this, but do you have PTSD? I mean, I heard soldiers get it when they come back from war, and you seem to be a little cuckoo in the head.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I heard it's pretty common when soldiers come back. Yeah, you can probably know that halfway through your term, you get to come back for 3 weeks back to America. And while I was doing that, I was driving a car with my family, and every time we see a garbage can, I just suspect there's a bomb in it and freak out, scaring them too. And I'm just kind of lucky, I think, because some people get it even worse. I mean, I heard of people that they get exiled from their family when they come back. They're just so going crazy, and I just hope it doesn't happen to me.
Well, neither do I, but we had a good talk. We should go. Thanks, Lieutenant Cabela.
All right.
Now for some
Sorry to interrupt our usual broadcast, but we have just learned terrible news in Iraq. A soldier by the name of Terry Lisk has just been killed in action.
Terry Lisk was being taken to the field hospital after being hit by an EFP earlier that day.
He was hit under the arm by a shard of glass that shattered from the mortar round. From a mortar round.
That sucked!
I know.
Oh.
Shut up. Okay, we're good.
Dylan, you need to not move around so much because you keep going out of the.
In and out of focus, dude.
Alright, well,
No, just out of the picture.
Don't look happy.
He goes that way and he's not in the picture anymore.
don't look happy.
So.
Take that smile off your face, a man died.
Alright, I'm ready whenever you are.
Damn it, Dylan.
Good luck with that.
You're out of here.
I mean, you guys are in the shot, so
I'm camera happy.
go nuts. I don't really need to stand there. You guys, it's going.
Well, I don't want to edit it out all that stuff.
We can't edit it out, Dylan.
Yeah, that's gonna take forever.
It won't take
I'm not
forever.
gonna keep. No, because you're gonna go to the spot where you actually did well. Start there, and at the end you're done. You don't have to splice it. You just gotta hit it where you went good.
Why?
Okay, start.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I got it. We don't need you.
You're not taking pieces. It's going.
Sorry to interrupt your usual broadcast, but we have just learned terrible news. A soldier by the name of Terry Stop! You are going to be the downfall of this movie. Get crying, not laugh. What's the do this by myself?
I'm not laughing.
Dylan!
Why is this so funny?
Sorry to interrupt your usual broadcast, but we have just learned terrible...
Your voice is funny.
You need to shut up.